guys? Here we are today on another super hot Florida day. It's been a while since I did like an update about this particular car, but I actually just got it back, my E46, and I'm trying to swap interior. So right now I'm kind of trying to figure. I've already done like a few little bits and pieces, but I'm trying to figure out, because these seats are automatic and I can't open the trunk of this car. I don't have a key for it, so I might have to like get some jumper cables maybe and jump it from the terminals in the engine bay to get power to these seats, so that I can move them, so I can get to the bolts, so I can take them out, because I need the carpet. I don't need the seats, I just need the carpet for my car. So that's currently what I'm figuring right now, but I'll show you guys how far I've gotten on this, because I figured I wasn't gonna do the carpet today anyways, because it's just bacon, man. But I've gotten the driver's seat. This one I got from the junkyard. It's a sports seat. It does have a little bit of tears right there, but you know, nothing huge. I got that seat in there. It feels way better than the factory economy seats, or whatever you want to call those. These ones definitely hug me a lot better. So when I'm in drift and doing all kind of foolishness, it actually holds me. Whereas the other ones, I kind of had to like hold on to the passenger seat while I was doing stuff, which isn't the best, you know, because I can't focus on driving, etc. But anyways, I got the back seats. I cleaned them up and I threw them back here. I still need to swap the headrest, but it looks good. This bottom seat is pretty beat, or this bottom part of the seat is pretty beat. The back is really nice actually, but the bottom part is this, yeah, she's a little toast, but I threw it in there anyways. If I see one in the junkyard, I'll probably grab it. I got the old interior out sitting here. I'm gonna throw that interior back in that BMW because I have nowhere else to put it. One thing I did notice is that my old seats have this, I guess this is for the headrest, but it has the holes there for it. This one does not. It's not a huge deal. I might not put the holes in there, honestly. Yeah, I'm not. There's no point in having headrest there. But yeah, that's pretty much as far as I've gotten so far. I have the passenger sports seat in the back of the CRV here. It was in the back seat of the BMW yesterday, but I moved it. So I do have this other sports seat there. They're both missing the backs. I'm assuming that's a thing with these. I mean, my seats were fine. The backs never really came off, but these, both of them, the backs are gone. So yeah, this is the other sports seat. This one's literally flawless. Like, it just needs to be wiped down. But full sports seats, has all the adjustable stuff and bolstering and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw that one here in a second. The only other thing I think I might do is I might do the door panels today. The driver rear door panel in the other car is somebody kind of ripped it out. That door doesn't open for whatever reason, but I guess whoever the heck was trying to take the door panel off to try and get the door open, and they just kind of ripped it off. So these little holes for these screws, which is what mainly holds the door onto the or holds the panel onto the door firmly, those are both broken out. So it would only be clips holding that door panel on. So I'm probably just gonna leave the tan one in there for now on that one door and change the rest of them maybe, and then I'll have to find that door in the junkyard too, probably when I find this back seat here. So yeah, I'm gonna try and swap out these door panels and this passenger seat. The carpet, honestly, I might just wait on that because I need the center console as well, but that one is pretty cooked, so I actually need that from the junkyard as well. And then there's, you know, the dash that I also have to change, which the dash in this car is actually really good, so I'm gonna use that one. I'm not gonna do that today. That's a little bit more work than I'm willing to do right now in this heat. So yeah, but I just got the car back from the shop. Actually, I just got the whole rear end reinforced. So I got the CMP reinforcement plates. I got all the Part Shop Max solid subframe bushings and risers. I got polyurethane diff bushings, spherical R tabs, etc., etc. Got some eBay camber arms on there as well, and I also got this Part Shop Max subframe brace. Sorry, there's a bunch of junk in here, but yeah, I got that subframe brace there. In fact, here, let me take this stuff out real quick. All right, so that's got that as well. So the whole rear end of this car should be sturdy. Let's see if I can get under here and show you guys these bushings here. So you see the little eBay camber arm that I got, that I've had for forever. You see the gold subframe bushings I have in there. Those are Part Shop Max. Then the polyurethane diff bushings. You can't see much else under here, or much of the reinforcement, that is. But I mean, he undercoated everything, so shouts out to that guy hooking it up. I got my car done at German Auto Sports, is Brian, here in Sanford. He did all the work for me, and yeah, I mean, he's a very reputable guy. He works on nothing but BMWs, so I trust him in doing everything properly and making sure I don't have to mess with this subframe ever again, or at least not for a long time. So, but I've driven this car and it feels amazing. Night and day difference from what it used to be, for sure. It drove so sloppy before. I mean, it's not, my bushings were terrible. Like, they were literally like non-existent. My diff had broken off, snapped a bolt. It was bad. The car really wasn't drivable, but if you did drive it, it was like it'd pull one way when you hit the gas, and then when you let off, it'd pull the other way, and it was clunking, and yeah. But we got all that taken care of. So next course of action really is just paint and getting this interior looking right. But I also am going to be ordering angle kit here soon from Brian as well, out there in Sanford. He sells full angle kits for, I think it was like $500-$600, and it's I don't want to say it looks like the SLR kit, but it closely resembles the SLR kit. I don't know how, as far as how much angle it's going to get compared to the SLR kit, but the SLR kit is $1,500, and that's a lot of money. I'm not banking like that, so figured I'd give his angle kit out a shot. I've seen a few people use them, no issues, so I'm expecting them to be perfectly fine. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the BMW. I'm trying to maybe get rid of this one here soon, so I'm going to be working a lot here in the future. So I want to try and get as much done as I can with all the cars. My Accord's not here, but those are for, yeah. But yeah, that's what we're here doing today. I'm just swapping out these trims here. That's a bad door panel, so I'm gonna try to swap out the rest of these door panels, throw that seat in there, and honestly, I'll probably call it good for today. Might try to hit a meet or something tonight. I would have loved to have my full set of wheels on instead of the little drift spares in the back, but these need tires, so But yeah, I'm gonna try and get back to it. I'm not gonna record. Honestly, this might be last bit you see until I have everything in there, because it's just way too hot, man. This freaking sun is different, and it looks like it's about to rain now. I'm looking at it, so I'm gonna try and get to this and knock this out quick. All right, guys. So this is the final part of the interior that I need to finish. It's the headliner. Changing it on mainly because it's tan, and black interior with a tan headliner just not right. 2, it was sagging from before. Like, this is kind of already how it was. You know what I mean? It didn't really drop, but you know, windows down, this was just kind of beating in the wind or whatever. But so now we're just pretty much peeling this old fabric off. This is the new fabric that I got. It's a black suede that I got for that. So that's what we'll be throwing on. Probably not gonna record too much of this process because I really don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. So I think once I get this off, I have to kind of rub all this shit off. I'm like looking at it and this is gonna be a huge mess, but I'm gonna just try to wipe it off as best I can. Because I guess this stuff comes off pretty easy, obviously. So if I try to glue it down to that, it might, just glue it down to this foam, and then once this foam starts coming off, the headliner will start sagging again, and I don't want to do this again, at least not anytime soon. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna get a brush or something and brush this off after I take this off, and then we're gonna try and do a one-man job on this, because I'm gonna try to lay this all in one piece. Not at one time, but like it's gonna be one big piece of headliner. So I'm probably gonna start from the back, since it's easier to work with, and then work my way forward. That way I can get the back set, and then just smooth out the rest of this as we get to the front there. So hopefully this shouldn't take too long. This is actually the day before V2 Lab Orlando, so I'm trying to get, this thing is kind of a pile right now still, aesthetically, so I'm just gonna try to get it looking as best I can for the meet, because it's gonna be a huge meet. Everybody's gonna be there. All the friends are gonna be there. People from other states are gonna be there. So just trying to get it looking as best I can. I'm gonna wrap this today, but then I'm also gonna I'm gonna put my other wheels on. I'm gonna clean them before and then put them on. I'm gonna lower the front a little bit, maybe like an inch, maybe, just to get more of a fender to lip, even though it's but and then with the other wheels, fitment should definitely be a lot better. Clean up the engine bay. There's a couple other I have my other interior pieces, the pillars inside. I didn't do the B pillars, I don't have any yet, but I did the A and the C pillars. They're all inside. You guys will see that probably later in the video. But yeah, I'm just trying to get ready for V2 Lab. It's in the morning. They're camping tonight, so I got a ticket to camp. So I'm just trying to get all this said and done today, get all this stuff done. Then we're gonna go to a friend's house. We're gonna wash cars and start the festivities. So I'll probably not gonna record too much of this process here, but like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, so you might not want to follow me anyways, unless it comes out fire, and then I'll tell you guys what I did and whatnot. But I'm gonna just get to it. It's 10:31, so I would like to have everything done by at least I'd say 1 o'clock. Headliner in,
Wheels on, car lowered. I have to change the speaker that blew in there. Pillars on. 1 o'clock. So we got 2.5 hours. So let's get to it. So quick, I was gonna grab a brush to brush this stuff off, but I'm just using the old headliner and it actually, is working relatively nice. So just something real quick that I wanted to point out. And a whopping 15 minutes later, got all the stuff cleaned off for the most part. That headliner, that's the trick. I guess that's if you don't have anything else. I have brushes and stuff, but I just happened to just try it with that real quick and it worked. You got to use the sticky side though, or the side that actually mounts to here, because it has, even though it was sagging, it still had a little bit of tackiness to it. So I was able to pretty much grab all that stuff off pretty easy. But so now all that stuff's off. I'm gonna grab the other headliner, lay it over, and see how it fits up. And then, like I said, I'm gonna start back here since it's smooth and it's gonna be easier to lay nicely. While it's windy, as you can see. And I don't want to start up here because there's a lot of intricacies, and it'll be easier if I actually get it attached to the headliner first, and then worry about all the dips and crevices and stuff. So we're gonna mount it first, and then afterwards I'm gonna cut all these holes out. There's pretty much nothing to it. So I'm gonna get started on that. I'm gonna grab the headliner and lay it over and see how it fits. I didn't measure this before I ordered that, but I'm pretty sure I got it pretty close. So hopefully it covers the whole headliner. So we'll see here in a second. Okay, so it actually covers the whole thing with a decent amount of excess. This is like an extra foot. This is probably about an extra foot, and then this is like 4 inches or so. And then the other side is about half a foot. This is where that line is, so not too bad. Guesstimation was pretty good. I didn't get too much extra. I might try to leave, I'm gonna try and pull it to the corner, like pull the corner so that it's whatever excess I have, it's gonna be nice big pieces just in case I have anything else to use it for, which I don't think I do, but why waste it? So like I said, what I'm gonna do here now is I'm gonna get the spray adhesive. It's actually in my house. I'm gonna get spray adhesive. I'm gonna fold this up like that, and then I'm gonna just spray this bottom section here and then lay it down, make sure everything's smooth and whatnot. And then I'm pretty much just gonna work my way that way. And then once that's done, I'm gonna pick this up, and I'm gonna cut the holes from the back so I can see. So like I need to remember like little holes like this, the door handles, and then there's a bunch of little holes up at the front there. So far we're making good time. We're still we're about 25 minutes in so far. So honestly, this shouldn't take me but another 20-30 minutes or so. And then once I get this done and all cut out and everything, I'm gonna go set it somewhere to dry, and then I'm gonna get working on the wheels and the rest of the other stuff. So we'll be back. All right, so pretty much done. I cut out all the holes for everything, and I wrapped this kind of like around. There is like this, but there's a big opening right here, so I think I should be able to get some more of this adhesive. Like there's a big square right here. I don't think I'm cutting that out because it had like this little dome looking thing, which honestly I don't even know what it was, but I'm not putting that back in. I'm just gonna leave it smooth. So I'm gonna just get this poke this adhesive up through this square right here, if you can see where that square is right there. But yeah, and just spray right here and then pat that back down. But other than that, I mean, looks, you know, pretty solid. There's a little bit of shit I need to brush it off after this. I did get some adhesive here, a little bit of, because I'm outside in the wind, and I'm doing it on the hood of a car, and the driveway's like, I don't know if you can see the slope on this, but it was really sloped. And I'm doing it by myself, so there's a lot of factors played into this, but for the most part, it looks good, and it's black, so nobody's really gonna see any imperfections unless I point them out like I'm doing right now. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much done. I'm gonna, you know, fix these little parts that I did, or like that. Probably try to brush it off real quick and then let it dry. And then I actually have to do an oil change on my mom's car, and then I'll get back to that. I mean, we're not doing too bad on time. I said I wanted to be done by 1, and it's 12 pretty much, so I should be able to knock this out pretty quick. The wheels are also pretty quick. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna clean the bay at my buddy's house when we are washing cars. So all I really need to do is put on the wheels and lower the front a little bit, which that shouldn't take that long. And yeah, that's where we're at. I'm actually shocked it came out this well. Not gonna lie, this is my first time ever wrapping a headliner, so I mean, not too shabby for a newbie. And also, this is just show you guys, these are the pillars. I wrapped them in a different fabric to try and give it more pop, if you know what I mean. So this is, I wrapped it in this kind of retro, like 80s kind of wrap here. I feel like that should go pretty good. I don't know. Well, with this, the only thing is that the material is different. This is more of like a silk versus, you know, the suede, but I think it should look pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, do the oil change on my mom's car, and then probably try to throw that in before I get dirty messing with the wheels and stuff. Probably not gonna be done with all this by 1. It's looking more like 2. So I'll get back to you guys when I get back to you. I'm gonna try to just chug along here and get this stuff done. All right, so pretty much finished everything. I didn't get to install that speaker over there, but I may do it a little later when I get to my buddy's house, because it doesn't take long to take that door panel off. But got the headliner in, as well as the A pillar and the C pillar, but I need to figure out a way. I mean, if you know, you know, this BMW plastic is fucking garbage. But yeah, I'm not, obviously those aren't gonna clip into place back there. I don't know if, I mean, it kind of looks like it's on from here, but it's hanging. So I might get some like double-sided tape or Velcro or something to get it to stay. The front is actually staying on with no fasteners. It's just the little door seal holding it, but I'm probably gonna put some Velcro or something there as well. And I haven't done the B pillars yet, like I said, so those will have to wait for another time. But as far as the interior goes, I mean, it's pretty much black. I mean, the only things I have to do is the visors. I have to wrap that. I'm gonna wrap the sunshade in the same stuff as the pillars, so that should look kind of cool maybe. And then I'm gonna paint that little surround there. That part is hanging out because for some reason when I put that side in, it won't, like, my sunshade is like really stiff to move, and like that side you can see is like a little bit buckled, so I have to like even this out a little bit before I can put that end in so that that can close. But yeah, this is pretty much the finished product. You know, like I said, just those little bits and pieces. I have to do the deck as well back there, because that's tan in the headrest. but I'll get to that eventually. And that also the carpet, I'm gonna paint that as well. So little by little, I got the main stuff out of the way. This other stuff is minor, but I got it all pretty squared away for now. And also I got my wheels on. I cleaned the barrels. I didn't clean the faces yet. I'm gonna clean those when I get to my buddy's house, but I cleaned the barrels since, I mean, the wheels were already off the car, so why not? I'm gonna clean the engine bay at my buddy's house too. And yeah, I mean, I'm washing the whole car. Not that there's much paint to wash, but you know, try to make it look halfway decent. This is the, I'm gonna be camping there tonight, so that's the tent I just ordered. So yeah, I mean, we're pretty much ready. I'm just gonna clean up all my stuff here and probably go to my house and shower, and then I'll go to my buddy's and we'll wash, or I'll go to his house first and then wash and then go shower afterwards. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna end this video. This video has actually been going on for a couple weeks now, from when I started doing the dash and seats and everything. That was actually like a month ago, and I've kind of just been in between my jobs, back and forth. Took off today to go to this meet, so what better time to try and knock out as much as I can with the car than a day off, or a weekend off rather. So yeah, car's coming together. Like I said, still got a lot of work to do. Far from the final stage, but yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, I didn't mention I changed my hood as well. I don't know if I ever showed the my last hood had Bondo damage, so like it had been in an accident here in the front somewhere, and they pulled the dent back out, but they put a lot of Bondo over right here, and it actually started cracking, like chunks started to crack right here. So I replaced the hood. Luckily I found a blue one. It's a different shade of blue, but I mean, you can kind of tell, but this hood is just like really oxidated, so I mean, you really won't know that it's, you know, a different blue, you know. So that, and I also changed the fuel door. You can see the fuel door, like it's almost like night and day. That is darker than my car, but all this will be repainted eventually. I'd like to say soon, but eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more shenanigans.